This is the woman who criticises my looks. And this is her on a good day. Oh my goodness. Isn't she lovely? And she's heavier now and bald. Lost her molars. At least the problem with my bottom jaw has been caused through the medication I was on for my illness. Not through anything I've done. And you laugh at that. You're a sick individual. And here she is again. What's that hanging down? Is it a stomach? A food pack? That grey thing? What is it? Oh, Salah's got himself a prize. Thanks to Toad McKinley, a Canadian horror story. And there she is.
And I have saved them all. While
Thanks,
it's easy to disdain
Toad.
Chantal for her behavior,
Toad
who
McKinley.
she is as a person and how she treats those around her, these things aren't clearly laid
Made
out for
this
your
video.
average viewer. I've spent well over 200 hours watching her videos in order to weave together this story, and I'm sure even I missed quite a bit. No, the primary reason the vast majority of her fan base has turned against her, the reason so many channels make videos about her, is her constant diet cycling. Despite what you'll hear from Chantal today about being body positive, how she's happy to be a big girl, she most certainly is not. She can try and rewrite history for those who may stumble upon her channel by deleting every video with diet or weight loss in the title.
And
But like
people
any
don't
endeavor
like
she
her because of her
undergoes, she's too
character.
lazy to follow through on it thoroughly. Because even though the videos that are explicitly diet-related based on the title have been deleted,
There's some
there are plenty of
wonderful,
videos where she
larger
references her
women
endless
around.
weight-related trials and tribulations.
Her
Even in her earliest
character.
videos, she lamented the size of her body.
What is the least favorite thing about yourself? Probably my weight. It's always
Everything.
the number one thing that comes to mind.
In a rare moment of self-awareness, she actually points out that her weight isn't the biggest issue in her life. It's the underlying problems that cause it. Her uncontrollable emotions, but more importantly, her impulsivity.
But you know what? No, I don't think it is weight. You know what annoys me even more than that is probably that I can be, like, probably my anger. I anger very quickly.
Yeah, you're
I don't
nasty.
like that. And I'm impulsive, so my anger and impulsiveness, I dislike the most.
The first video to garner any real attention was uploaded February 16th, 2017. It was a mukbang video, today sporting over 550,000 views, and in it, she addresses the very real question she knows her viewers will have.
On the days that I don't do mukbangs, I'm gonna eat very little, and whatever I eat is gonna be healthy. And I'm gonna be starting a workout routine.
This video blowing up was probably the worst thing that ever happened to Chantal. You don't have to be a psychologist to know that no one with binge eating disorder is going to be able to simultaneously perform mukbangs and overcome their disorder.
Well, she's
essentially
going back
become
to that
incentivized
now.
monetarily to continue her addiction. Chantal recognized this on
Talk
some
about
level,
Marty.
and 2
Look
weeks
at
later,
yours.
says her days of mukbanging are coming to an end as she plans to get
At your
weight loss.
age, I had
So
perfect
bear with me
teeth.
because my mukbangs are coming to an end. I'm really sorry. I'm not going to be mukbanging the way I do because I'm
Until
going
the
for the weight loss
treatment for
surgery,
my
right? So I
osteo.
have to prepare for that, and I have to come up with a plan, and that's all that's coming. That's coming for sure.
However, 2 days later, she decides she's still going to be doing mukbangs, just less junky ones, reserving her junk food mukbangs for occasional treats.
I'm going to be doing less of these junky mukbangs. Are going to be reserved for treats only. If I'm going to be going through weight loss
feeders.
surgery, I have to start thinking, that way and preparing mentally. It's not a magic pill. I can't just, boom, I have surgery. But I pigged out the 6 months prior to getting it. I can't do that, So
This obviously is not feasible and did not work. When you eat like Chantal, it doesn't matter if what you're eating is, quote, healthy food. If you're still eating 3,000 calories or more a day, you will not lose weight.
A meal.
Chantal's height of 5'1" and weight of 380 pounds, she should be consuming less than 2,800 calories per day to lose weight.
Yeah,
it isn't
more
uncommon
than
for
that
her to
now.
clear that in a single mukbang. Keep in mind, her mukbangs are not her only meals either. And her viewers were quick to point this out. Initially, she took these comments for what they were, genuine concern from loyal fans, from people who actually cared about her health and wanted to encourage her to overcome her eating disorder. And for a brief moment, it seemed as if she was going to make a real change, that she
No,
recognized she
the
couldn't keep
eating
making
disorder,
eating videos and lose weight simultaneously,
such
as seen
as
in this
it is,
video titled
is
Mukbangers
making the
Health
money.
and Other Stories, uploaded April 19th of that same year.
Has made the money.
Your health should be number one, no matter what you do in life.
Oh my lord.
And I know a lot of you watch me regardless. And I know that some of you would leave if I changed the content of my channel to a more healthier theme.
No.
And
Feed us.
that's the price I gotta pay. You're not gonna see me pigging out anymore,
Oh.
eating unhealthily.
But she didn't quit mukbanging, and she didn't get her diet back on track. She would eat healthy food for a day, maybe two, and then go right back into 2,000 to 3,000 calorie binges.
Yeah,
And
'cause she
gradually,
wasn't
that
getting the
genuine
views.
concern from her
Yes.
fans started to become frustration. As the tension began to build, Chantal tried to separate her content into two channels.
I'm gonna do a separate channel for my weight loss journey. There's different audiences for different aspects
Feed
of
us.
the material I release. Material, like it's like this big thing, but anyway, so that's what I think it's just better if I do that.
I guess in her mind, she thought that the audience that wanted her to get healthy would just cheer for her on her diet channel and would ignore the fact that what little work she put into losing weight on one channel would be instantly canceled out by her massive binge on the other. After this attempt to placate her viewers failed, she began lashing out at anyone and everyone who called her out for her destructive behavior.
Yeah, she still
First with
does.
small passive-aggressive quips here and there, before eventually addressing her critics directly in a
Vile.
scathing rant within a video titled Indian Food Mukbang Eat With Me, uploaded June 6th of 2017.
So before you all start typing, what happened to your diet? Let me explain something to you, okay?
Arrogance.
So I made a decision. I'm closing my weight loss channel. My other channel, I'm shutting it down. I am too busy to deal with, you know, all these experts in, you know, in diet, and then these people who are like, well, you wouldn't get hate if you wouldn't tell people that you're losing weight or you're vegan. You know what? You're right. So I'm not going to. It's sickening. It's sickening, no matter what you do, people think you're eating bad. You eat a fucking piece of fruit and people think that you're, like, you know, like, no, I can't handle that. People need to worry about themselves. This is a mukbang channel, so if you can't handle watching someone big eat something, go watch a skinny bitch eat a salad.
Yeah.
Okay?
So
Either
you
you
just
watch
channel.
me for me and my story times and the food, or else don't watch me at all. Plain and simple.
At this point
Arrogance.
in her channel's history, she had just passed the 5,000 subscriber mark, and already she was beginning to break down mentally from the pressure, causing her veneer of kindness to slip, mistreating her fans. So naturally, her fans began to turn on her. Despite her declaration that she would no longer talk about her diet and weight loss and that she would be deleting her weight loss channel, she continued to make it a regular topic in her videos, and did not delete the second channel. On the 1st of July 2017, she releases a video where she changes her mind, claiming that she now believes that losing weight while filming mukbangs is possible, while eating a meal from Five Guys.
I believe that you can have an eating channel and lose weight. I definitely do.
5 years later. Doing the
Gotta
same
watch
into
what you're eating.
8.
Let's get to the burger.
Oh.
2 weeks later, she uploads an absolutely manic video where she tells her viewers that they need to quit worrying about what she eats, because she knows what she's doing. And if they were to only watch her diet channel, they would know that when she's not filming these unhealthy mukbangs, she eats healthy and exercises.
Here's the thing, okay? You only see me eat one meal. You don't see what I do the rest of the day. If you want to see what I do the rest of the day and things that I do eat, go to my other channel, Chantal Marie. It's always in the description. You'll see that I go to the gym. You'll see that I'm losing weight. I know what I'm doing. You come here for food, you come here for story. You don't come here to criticize. Like I said, it's like if you're watching somebody, a YouTuber who has no legs, doing makeup, you're not going to start talking about the fact that they have no legs.
The title of this video is Loads of Spaghetti, and what an apt name it is. Chantal will often tell those who criticize her that what they are doing is basically the same as criticizing someone with a real physical disability. In this example, someone with no legs. I can only imagine how incredibly insulting this must be to anyone with an actual disability, as if her lack of willpower and compulsive need to eat are even remotely the same as being physically disabled. I know you don't like to think before you run your mouth, Chantal, but maybe stop to consider the fact that you have the opportunity, at any point in your life, to simply stop eating disgusting amounts of food every single day and start going to the gym, and your supposed disability will disappear into thin air. If someone with no legs could get their legs back by not being a glutton and stuffing their face with food all day every day, they wouldn't be crying on the internet about people saying mean things about them while they wallowed in their own misery. They would be eating a clean, healthy diet and working out twice a day, 7 days a week until they were back on their feet. I imagine this message was conveyed to her in the comment section, as they are, along with the ratings, disabled for this video. Despite her assurance, her rather vehement assurance that she knows exactly what she's doing with her diet, and that behind the scenes she is working hard to eat clean and lose weight, by the end of July she confesses what everyone already knew. That in addition to her on-camera binges, she would routinely binge off-camera as well.
To be honest with you, completely honest with you, my problem is what happens off of camera, not what's on camera. So like, I binge off of camera. Like, if I just ate what I ate on camera and then counted calories and stuck to that every day and went to the gym and vlogged that, I would be fine. The thing is you don't see me, you know, going to the store and eating a whole bag of chips and dip, or, you know, like sometimes like... She
complains about people commenting on her weight.
That has to stop. And it all comes down to...
She never stops talking about it herself.
I mean, you have to just do it, you know? So that's what has to be done, and,
Again, despite her assurance that she will be able to lose weight and film mukbangs by cutting out all the junk, all the videos that follow this one are filled with pizza, fast food, poutine, just the worst kind of foods you could possibly put in your body. The month of August saw Chantal reach a breakthrough. She uploads a video on the 9th proclaiming the difficulty of her job as a YouTuber, saying that people are only hating on her because she's fat, her go-to defense mechanism when she doesn't want to reflect on her own poor choices.
Always says
so
that.
People come here to watch me eat and talk. And yes, it's just eating, but it still takes a lot of work, okay? I work almost all day on YouTube, editing videos, planning. I can show you my planner, scripting, coming up with different ideas. I also do other things like a different series on my channel. So just because it involves a fat person eating something doesn't mean that it's just a waste of money. Every dollar that I make from that is going to go back into this channel in
back
some
into
way.
Your stomach.
So to those people, can it? You don't have to donate, but you don't have to open your mouth and give shit to people who want to contribute to my channel.
She pins a comment to the video from a loyal viewer imploring her, and this is great advice for any YouTuber out there, not to compare her cushy life of sitting at home eating all day to a typical 9-to-5 job. Her response to this almost defies belief in its arrogance and ignorance. YouTube is a full-time job. I put out a schedule, and every day I work on my channel pretty much all day. I try to put more and more into it every day. YouTube is a job. It involves scripting, filming, putting your life out there. Eating is just part of it. Regardless, it is getting on camera for thousands to view and entertain people, whether that be they are disgusted or entertained. I don't care either way. People watch to be entertained in some way. I started writing my own stories to tell on camera. Editing takes a while to do. It is more work than people realize. On top of that, interacting via social media also takes hours out of the day. So yes, it is comparable, and I would argue that it's even more work, especially for bigger YouTubers. A 9-to-5 job, you get to go home and leave it behind at the office. YouTube, you're on your own. You don't get benefits, except you have to constantly remain creative and competitive. So I appreciate you watching me, but I have to largely disagree with you. The fact that you simply call it eating pizza on camera is ignorant and false. Become a YouTuber. You will see. Anyone who has a real job knows this is not true. Anyone who has a successful YouTube channel knows this is not true. On several occasions while working on this video, I've put in 16-hour days because the physical effort is so minimal and creating it has been so rewarding. But I don't need the testimonial of myself or others. I can use Chantal herself as proof. More than anyone I've ever come across in my life, Chantal is like water, and that she always takes the path of least resistance available. At no point in her life has she faced adversity and overcome it if an easier option was available, the most obvious being her ongoing failure to lose weight. It's just easier to give in to her urges. So if YouTube truly was more difficult than getting a real job, you can be assured that she would have given up long ago. It's around